Three and two. High fly ball to center.
Standing in, the kid Flash. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Out into right center, well hit. Williams is on his way home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball. Trying to pick things up where we left off. The kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
In the air out toward right field. Santiago on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safe. Ready for another shot now. The kid Flash. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, but a great diving catch here will. Ready for another chance. The kid Flash.
The kid
into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field. Stepping in and ready for another shot. The kid Flash.
The kid
has a look. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Ji-Man Choi. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready on 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morrow is after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a step off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Heading out toward shallow right. Santiago has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Jose Campillo. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Here's a high pop-up. Number 36 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting.
20, 25 years from now.
At the plate, the kid, Flash. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The kid, Flash.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Luis Sandoval is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This one's down to third. And he's retired here, one away. At the plate, Drew Romano. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Hayden takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Striding in, Huey Solari. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. The kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
Hard liner towards short, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third, and digging in and looking for more. The kid, Flash. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, the kid, Flash. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Line drive to left. Santiago is there. 1 quick out to start it. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, Riding into the box, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. At the plate, Drew Romano. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Romano.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping up now, Huey Solari. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. Trying to pick things up where he left off. The kid, Flash. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Santiago is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Drew Romano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a dive, but he's back in. Here it comes on 3-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors. Ready once again. The kid Flash bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit hard to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, the kid Flash.
Designated hitter. The kid.
First offering on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Drew Romano.
22. Drew.
A man at third
Romano.
with 1 away. And he pops it up back behind second base. Getz is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Huey Solari, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well.
Dansby Swanson cracks one to center field.
So striding in, the kid Flash. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Romano. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Romano.
Runner breaks for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. At the plate, Huey Solari comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruiz moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Popped up. Brisbois on the move. And that's the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Ready for another chance. The kid, Flash, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Escobar is after it. He's there and records the first out. Striding in once again, the kid, Flash.
Designated hitter, the kid, Flash.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gets, comes up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in.
Deep drive into left field.
Into the box now, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI to bring. Digging in to try it again. The kid, Flash. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Flash.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donovan Solano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave it. Striding in once again, the kid, Flash. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. This is skied out toward right. Escobar has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, the kid, Flash. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Escobar going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Here now, our final.
Holding a healthy but not insurmountable divisional lead, this young team is urged not to allow a lapse in intensity.
Here's the 0-1. Story hits it high and deep right.
Standing in, the kid, Flash. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance. The kid, Flash. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Hit hard towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again. Drew Romano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded softly to the right. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they get the double play at third. Digging in and looking for more. The kid, Flash. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bloom sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid, Flash. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And a relay to the plate. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comfortable.
Fly ball, well tagged this time, and Junior.
Stepping in, the kid, Flash. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in, Drew Romano. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to. Trying to pick things up where he left off. The kid, Flash. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Geddes racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance. The kid, Flash. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Romano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Third baseman, Huey.
Striding in once again, Huey Solari, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as they stretch things even further now. Digging in to try it again, the kid Flash, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First offering on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Drew Romano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number 1. Ready once again, Huey Solari.
Batting, third baseman, Huey Solari.
Count is full. Here's the pitch to first. Snyder gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, digging in once again, the kid Flash bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his. Hard liner toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Digging in, the switch hitter, Drew Romano.
Drew Romano.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Huey Solari.
Pickoff move to second, and he is tagged out here. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Fans are
Yasiel Puig pinch hitting, and he will hit a ground.
At the plate, the kid Flash. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bloom racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, the kid Flash. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The kid Flash.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Drew Romano.
The left fielder, number 22, Drew Romano.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Huey Solari. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, the kid Flash. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Drew Romano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double. Ready once again. The kid Flash. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance. Drew Romano.
Number 22. Drew Romano.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking, and that it.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bloom going back to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough one.
So striding forward now, the kid Flash. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Sandoval rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now in the box, Huey Solari. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Solari.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Escobar gloves it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RB. Ready for another chance. The kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid Flash. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready once again, the kid Flash. Into the windup and the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lopez racing back, and they have taken the lead. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who are
stepping into the box, the kid Flash. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lopez sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, the kid Flash. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Romano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Connors has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ji-Man Choi 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. This one's flared out toward left. Connors moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record this. Digging in and looking for more. The kid Flash. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Bond rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Drew Romano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Donovan Solano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is there. 2 down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in once again, the kid, Flash. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Field, that's it, number 1. Batting
coming to the plate now, the kid, Flash. And he comes in having recently tied a once famous mark of 61 home runs for the season. To short, hit hard. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a close play at the bag. Riding in once again, the kid, Flash, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. And digging in and looking for more, the kid, Flash. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lopez going back on it to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second. Now both runners are across. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in to try it again, Drew Romano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Smoke toward third. Lynn takes it in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally ready once again. The kid, Flash. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First offering on its way. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team.
a manager erupts after his team earns a timely sweep.
For his first hit of the year. He drives one.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, the kid, Flash, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Huey Solari, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Third baseman, Huey Solari.
1-1, here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And now the runner's trying for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Getz is there. Digging in for his second at-bat, the kid, Flash.
Designated hitter. The
First offering on its way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Striding in once again, Huey Solari, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Ji-Man Choi.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is ready once again. The kid, Flash. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The kid, Flash.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Huey Solari. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Set to deal on 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gets. Ranges to his right, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid, Flash. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box now, Huey Solari.
Third baseman, Huey Solari.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker ranging back, and this one is gone. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player.
Drake delivers as a drive to right field, hit deep.
Now to the plate, the kid, Flash. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tucker ranging back, and goodbye. This one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
Line drive to left. Salas will get there, and he puts it away. Striding in once again, the kid, Flash. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tucker sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. Now both the runners are across. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another shot now. Drew Romano, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Romano.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right. Aparicio is going to have room out there as he put. Digging in and looking for more. The kid, Flash, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Drew Romano.
Fielder, number 22. Drew Romano.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Huey Solari. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep.
So digging in now, the kid, Flash. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Romano. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Runners on the move for second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tucker ranging back. He makes the. Ready for another chance. The kid, Flash. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The kid, Flash.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again. Drew Romano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Romano.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in and looking for more. Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Elmo Nagel in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top.
Here's another drive. Deep down the line. He crushed another.
Into the box now. The kid, Flash. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Batting fourth.
Settling in now, Drew Romano. He went deep in the contest last night. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, the kid, Flash.
Designated hitter, the kid, Flash.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. Ready for another chance. Drew Romano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up. Strickland takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Throw back to second. Digging in and looking for more. The kid, Flash. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Kid, Flash.
Hit hard on the ground to second. throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Runner at first here, one man out.
Drew Romano.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Cannon moving to his left. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Huey Solari, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Solari.
The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run. Ready once again. The kid, Flash. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The kid, Flash.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in to try it again. Drew Romano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Huey Solari.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
She-Man Choi.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Switzer is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid, Flash. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Arias going back on it. Gone! So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Fans are
yeah, no question.
Now the 2-2. A swing and a pop-up.
Now batting, the kid, Flash. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Quiroz going back on it. He's got it. Ready for another chance. The kid Flash. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in for his second at bat, Drew Romano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for second, high in the air out to center field. Quiroz has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Huey Solari. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long hole. Ready once again. The kid Flash. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard to short. Guzman has it. A quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. The kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
First pitch coming here. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this is dropped at third base. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Striding in once again, Drew Romano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Mora brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back. Digging in to try it again. The kid Flash. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Digging in once again, Drew Romano, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Runners off for second. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So stepping in, Huey Solari. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mora is there. Let's see if they test it. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on. There goes the deep left.
Into the box, the kid Flash. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Sandoval rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Mora Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now, Donovan Solano. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. The kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. Digging in to try it again. Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is out at third as he risked trying to. Digging in and looking for more. The kid Flash. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, the kid Flash. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get.
Along the right field line.
In the second
digging in now, the kid Flash. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Santiago is on his way home. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slapped it. Ready for another chance. The kid Flash.
Designated hitter, the kid Flash.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Romano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 22.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Huey Solari. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a step off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very. Digging in and looking for more. The kid Flash. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mora. racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Romano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Romano.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Huey Solari, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Center fielder number 20.
Digging in once again, Luis Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Trying to pick things up where we left off. The kid Flash. And he'll complete the cycle if he can. Drilled right back up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. Ready for another shot now. Drew Romano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mora is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, the kid Flash, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cervantes looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance. Into the box now, the kid Flash.
Designated hitter, the kid Flash.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mora racing back, and that one is gone. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected. This player can rest assured his day's work made an impression.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes.
Now at the plate, the kid, Flash. He's fresh off perhaps the best game of his career. A 6-for-6 line last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Santiago rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Romano. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Huey Solari took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night. Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. The kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
First delivery to him on the... This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Drew Romano. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in once again, the kid, Flash. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cervantes racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Ready for another shot now. The kid, Flash. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. Ready once again, Drew Romano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Breaks for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Digging in to try it again. The kid, Flash. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Now in the box, Drew Romano. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far.
Drew Romano.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Reyes is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. So striding forward now, Huey Solari, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. That's popped up now towards short right field. Cantrell onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned...
Again, the 2-2. And here it is.
Digging in, the kid, Flash. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So striding forward now, Elmo Nagel. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Clemente has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, the kid, Flash.
The designated hitter, the kid.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Sandoval rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elmo Nagel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Soft liner toward first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score. Riding in once again, the kid, Flash. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready for another shot now, Elmo Nagel. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Runner goes, drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Digging in and looking for more, the kid, Flash. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. Digging in once again, Elmo Nagel. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hodge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Stepping into the box, Mason Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes into. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news even than can be initially grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence.
Beltre homered his last time up there.
Stepping in, the kid Flash. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The kid Flash.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man. Stepping in and ready for another shot. The kid Flash 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Young rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2. Digging in once again, the kid Flash. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And right there for it is Young for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Striding in once again, the kid Flash.
The kid
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Gardner.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is.
Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
Standing in, the kid Flash. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Striding into the box, Chris Carter. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Here's Hanley Ramirez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Digging in for his second at-bat, the kid, Flash.
The kid, Flash.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Moreland.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Holiday. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout. 1 digging in to try it again. The kid, Flash. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 0-2 from Price. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side. Digging in once again, the kid, Flash, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line towards center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to third. There's Sandoval. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-2. Runner breaks for third. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top.
2-0. Ichiro to right.
Batting second. Center
Ready
fielder.
now, the kid Flash. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Striding in once again, the kid Flash.
The kid Flash.
Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Hardy onto the grass. He gets there to make. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, head-to-head against Michael Pineda, and even 10 hits in 25 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And Castro will put this one away for out. Ready for another chance? The kid Flash, already a home run and a double for him in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Sanchez.
Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Hit to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that. Digging in to try it again. The kid Flash, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mark.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Holiday's after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Machado is on his way home, and the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away. Now at the plate, the kid Flash. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Carter now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there he goes towards second. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.